Levántate, levántate. Nos tenemos que ir. My mom would say, wake up, wake up. We have to go. Growing up, on Saturday mornings, I go to work with my mother. She's a housekeeper. My mother was born in El Salvador and moved to the US to escape war. She never attended school, so she can't read and speaks very little English. This meant my mom had a hard time communicating with others and doing everyday tasks. This created a lot of responsibilities for me, including translating for doctor's appointments, bills, immigration processes, and other things that most children don't encounter until adulthood. My weekends consisted of cleaning houses in Palo Alto and Atherton with my mom. I do my part by taking out the trash and doing the beds as quickly as possible. When I finished, as my mom continued to clean, I looked around, amazed by the incredible places her employers lived in. Large houses, very different from the single room my mother rents for her, my brother, and me. You see, my family has lived in a single room for many years now because of our living situation. When my stepfather was sent to prison after his visa was revoked, my mother was alone. This was the beginning of a journey through a world of challenges, growth, opportunity, and triumph. When my stepfather was deported, my mother's dream was deferred. But our living situation and the challenges my family faced has greatly influenced my American dream. To someday own a house like the one we cleaned, to help my mother retire and build a legacy for my younger brother. I am Joselin Quinteros, and I am resilient, hardworking, and a visionary who will not only accomplish her dreams, but also create a pathway for my family to do the same. After the horrific news about my stepfather, our lives turned upside down. My mother's bank account rapidly decreased by constantly sending money to Mexico, hoping that he would return into our lives. That led us to the point where we no longer had cash and we struggled financially. My brother was growing up without a father, and I stepped up to play that role in his life. Now, as an 18-year-old sister, I'm doing my best to raise my younger brother Richard, balance work 5 days a week at In-N-Out Burger to support my family, while also maintaining a 3.8 GPA. When I joined the Boys and Girls Club, my family expanded beyond the 4 walls we live in. At a young age, I didn't see the importance in college. In fact, I didn't even know what it was. It wasn't until I was forced to attend a college-bound class during my 8th grade that I began to piece together the idea of college and realized it was attainable for me. College was no longer just a word, but it was part of my American dream. The college-bound program not only provided me with mentors to support me with my college applications, but also exposed me to the opportunities that exist after college. As an apprentice at Google for 5 weeks, I was around so many professionals with different career paths and educational journeys, something I had not experienced prior to this summer. Now, as I continue to pursue my dream, I am proud to say I have been accepted to San Francisco State and CSU East Bay. And in 4 years, I will be the first in my family to graduate college. In the fall, I will begin a new chapter of my dream. I will pursue my bachelor's degree in sociology and eventually pursue a law degree. I will become a lawyer to defend the rights of individuals who often do not have a voice, people like my mother. I want to be like a caring adult who shows the true meaning of success and how it is more than living in a large house. That success is doing what you love and giving back to your community. I want to be like all these caring adults I have been surrounded by during my 9 years as a member of the Boys and Girls Club. I want to be like Jimmy, Denzel, Esme, and Mike. A big house has always symbolized success for me. But now, success will be when I cross the stage at college graduation and have my mom and my brother cheering me on in the audience. That is when I will know that our lives will no longer be confined by four walls, but rather, it will mark the beginning of a new world full of new dreams. Thank you.